You've probably heard of some laws that could ruin your day if you were caught breaking them, but you don't bat an eye when someone else breaks them. When done at a small scale, or if you know you won't get caught, or if you have other advantages, there probably won't be many repercussions for some laws. The general consensus, at least in America, reflects the view of Thomas Jefferson. Rightful liberty is unobstructed action according to our will, within the limits drawn around us by the equal rights of others. In other words, the right to swing your arms ends just where the other man's nose begins. If someone crosses the line and does something that obstructs your rights, you'll probably want something to be done about that person. It really wouldn't be that hard to find a way to get them in some trouble. A lot of laws that usually go unenforced could be used against the people that have pissed someone off in spite of them not committing any of the real crimes. All it takes is just one complaint for law enforcement to get involved. Even if the complaint is baseless, the authorities won't know that when they're sent.
Apparently outraged that Lawrence had been flirting with Garner, he called police and reported a black male going crazy with a gun at Lawrence's apartment. Though the report was false, it gave the police probable cause to enter Lawrence's home. As a result, Lawrence was charged with homosexual conduct, completely unrelated to the original accusation the police were sent for.
Even if you aren't arrested, an encounter with the police still might not end well. That's because the objective reasonableness of a use of force should be judged by the perspective of an officer on the scene.
Officer Connor soon determined, however, that Graham had not committed a crime at the convenience store and returned him to his home. Graham sustained multiple injuries, including a broken foot, as a result of the incident.
If this is surprising to you, it's probably just because you haven't heard of it, and that isn't without a reason. It's often more appealing to target those who you don't think will have much power to fight back against the legal system. There are a few important factors that can change your odds of being complained about.
Your social circles.
Being surrounded by powerful, or at least competent people, will make your chances of being targeted go way down. In strong social groups, if you've messed with one person, you've messed with everyone, and that can be scary. On the other hand, if you don't have many connections, you'll appear to be more vulnerable and easier to get rid of.
Your wealth.
If you seem to have means to fend off legal trouble, and more importantly, get revenge on the person who set you up, anyone will think twice before they try to put you through the legal system. Someone without those defenses is a much easier target.
Your physical appearance.
From your clothes to the color of your skin, the way you look will have an effect on the way people treat you, whether it's conscious or not. This is probably the factor that affects the level of danger the most when interacting with authorities. If you want to maximize your odds of getting complaints, there is a simple process you can go through. It's called being homeless. A homeless person's mere presence can often result in some complaints. In a dense city like Honolulu, trying to go through life as a homeless person while avoiding conflicts can be really difficult. A lot of laws become harder to follow when you don't have a stable place to stay, or a steady source of income if you have one at all. Theft and trespass suddenly become more attractive. Not to get rich or to bother people, but because sometimes it's hard to find a way to get your next meal. And sometimes you don't think you can handle another night in the wind and rain. So not only are they the most susceptible to getting the authorities called on them, they also commit crimes where their guilt can be proven fairly easily. Homelessness really is starting to become illegal. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, but it doesn't even come close to telling the whole story. There have also been laws specifically tailored to fight homelessness. Those laws can make it even easier to press charges on the homeless. When homeless people are tried by the legal system, there are also a few extra complications. I have some more videos about these topics on my channel. They're linked in the description below, so go check them out. My name is Kenny, and I am bad at life. Ahui ho.